Guys, deluded Guna. Now, I'd like to think of myself as unbiased, as pretty objective, as someone that's able to view footballers, my club, anything in life from away from my opinion, from an objective view, from another angle. Of course, we all have our degree of biases and things like that. I mean, that's how humans are. I mean, I like possession-based football. I like players that are aggressive. I don't really like slow players. I like players, like I said, I like players that are aggressive. I like people that are not yatties, in my opinion, prima donnas. So I'm always going to be biased to these sort of things. In the same way you might like, some people might like direct players, some people might not like ball playing and things like that. So we all got different biases. Now, why I say this, I always waffle at the beginning. Now, why I say this, because I know a lot of the other fans that of other clubs, you watch me because, again, for these very reasons. But some fans, specifically Liverpool fans, some small section compared to the majority that actually salute the thing, said I was hating, I was this, I was that, because in a couple of videos, especially my transfer video and another one I did about Klopp building up something, because I spoke about the defensive problems. Liverpool are a great side, as good as anyone going forward. You see Mane savaging. They've added Salah, that's gonna get some goals for them. They've got Firmino. Coutinho's had his head turned, but he's still there. All of these sort of players, they're fantastic going forward. Even the midfield options, they offer something. But it's defensively, I think they're incredibly crap. They're as crap as us, if not worse. I mean, of course, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm gonna say it's worse, but arguably just as bad. I mean, if we look at the clean sheets last year, we held more than them, but they finished above us. So yeah, they're as bad as each other. I told you, Klopp is building something exciting. Klopp has got some exciting players. Klopp is forever going to get exciting players. They're getting Naby Keita next year, for God's sake. But the defensive thing is dead. I'm sorry. Klavan is dead. If you saw against City, yes, when they went down to 10 men, it was harsh. But they got ripped. No team trying to win the league can win it with Klavan. It's nonsense. Klavan is dead. Matip is dead. Like, Matip is better. When he came on, I'm pretty sure I tweeted it. I was like, on the basis that he plays the ball playing that Klopp wants and things like that, and he's better than their options. Yeah, you could go forward with him. He's not a bad. He's probably the best out of the bunch. He's an okay defender. You can actually work with him. He's got some sort of intelligence, but again, not much to write home about. Not of the quality. Lovren, I don't think Lovren played today. Lovren, not of the quality. All of these defenders are not bad. The fact that some Liverpool fans are screaming, "Why did you sell Sacco?" and Sacco again is not of the quality. No disrespect to him. I just don't think much of the guy as a defender for this level. He's doing his thing at Palace and things, and I actually used to rate him. I call him a fraud to a degree, because I remember when he was a 19-year-old captain at PSG and Wenger was watching him, and I was like, who is this? He actually played at the Emirates Cup, so it's nothing to do with bias and things like that. When I talk these things, it's from a point of reference. None of these guys are good enough. The fullbacks, Moreno, letting people down time and time again. Trent Arnold's a very good player. He's young. You can forgive him for getting somewhat scared and overwhelmed today against City. Joe Gomez is a decent centre half and he can play it right back. But he's going to make mistakes. He's still trying to add consistency to his game. He's a young boy. If it's not for Moreno, who's going to play there? Milner left back. Defense wins title. This is not good enough defense. And I don't want to talk about Mignolet. Mignolet made some errors today as well. I don't want to get onto Mignolet or Carriers. None of these signings are good enough. They missed the trick not getting Van Dijk, in my opinion, in the same way that we need to improve defensively. So do Liverpool. I mean, defense wins titles. None of these defenders at Liverpool are good enough to win a league. They will let you down time and time again. They're all nervous when it comes to playing football. There was a lack of communication. None of them really have a clue of what they're doing, especially the goalie. Again, goalies are meant to breed confidence. They're meant to confidence forward. That's why I always said for Arsenal's case, I want to see Cech playing all the time. When we saw Ospina playing Champions League, what are you doing? He makes people nervous. He makes the fans nervous. He makes the players nervous. And like you saw, Ospina was nervous. Mustafi and Koscielny start getting nervous. So did the fullbacks. They're nervous. The midfield are unsure. If they're unsure, the forward options now become isolated. If they're isolated, they can't get on the ball. And what does that mean? The opposition team has just that more of a chance of winning the game. They missed a chance. Like I said, Klopp is getting too confident with pre-season because everything's forgotten, getting overconfident and reliant on crap players. The same way I said the same thing about Wenger, the same way to a degree Poch and Conte, you could say the same in certain other areas. This is what happens. We're relying on a pivot of Ramsey and Xhaka. Liverpool are relying on these these defenders. Is any side going to win the league? No. Like, this is what happens. Like, I'm waffling now, guys. Deleted Guna, but I'm signing out. But this is just another example of I'm not hating. You guys praise me for bringing out videos of what I honestly feel, whether right or wrong. You know, I hold my hands up and I don't spare any punches. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. If I'm right, hell yeah, I'm right. And I think I'm right in this situation as well, because I really don't feel these defenders are good enough for Liverpool to win anything. And yes, they went down to 10 men, but you saw today basic things, putting your foot through it, talking, just basic stuff, basics. basics. Between Liverpool today and Bournemouth today, I don't know which one was worse. It's normally us on that occasion. If you go back to last week, we was just as bad. Like, we're gonna be bad against Chelsea next week. So yeah, make of that what you will. But guys, to Lou Lagoon, I'm signing out. Just a little quick one. Yeah, man, I'm signing out. Get in the comments.